Get your St. Louis MMA fix at knucklejunkies.com.
This video is sponsored by Brad Carey with Realty Executives Premier. If you're looking to buy or sell your home, call Brad Carey.
Oh, it was a pretty good fight. Kid was pretty tough. I got hit with kind of big overhand. Weathered it, threw a couple knees and elbows, and it worked out for me for there. I thought that he tapped, the ref thought that he tapped, and he was kind of screaming in pain, so I don't see how much farther it could have went.
Record's sitting pretty good. It was just really, really important to get past this one. The original guy was supposed to fight, kind of a tough as nails road warrior guy. This guy stepped in, actually had a better record, took the fight on last minute notice. I looked him up, he had some pro boxing experience, had some stuff like that, so I really just wanted to play into my strengths and go out there and impose my game plan, which, I did. What had happened was I knew he was going to throw some high kicks, just from what, some guys had watched video on him, had seen, and I went in there and tried to time out the high kicks. I saw him loading his hips up. When he did, he came over with kind of a shin or a toe and cut me, but I timed it, got the takedown fairly easy, established control. Once I established control, we were both dry, but I looked down at the mat and I could see I was bleeding. So before we got really too bloody, I wanted to lock something up and go for it. So I locked up an arm triangle, jumped sides, and cinched it down. Ideally, I would have worked my hands a little more. Ideally, I would have, because my camp for kickboxing has been amazing. It's been probably about 80% kickboxing. I've been working with Luigi Fioravanti, Adam Sello, those guys. They've really, really been pushing me in the kickboxing department. Luigi's been helping me too, some catch wrestling submissions for Pancrase, and it's just been, that's what my camp was geared towards. So I wanted to do a little more catch wrestling, a little more boxing on our feet, but ultimately I got cut, and I just had to go with my strong suit and lock it up, finish it.
Oh wow, there's just a lot building up to this fight, honestly. Even just weigh in last night, my focus was not there at all. My focus was there up to the point my little girl, we had to take her to the emergency room last night. Just a lot of ups and downs. Awesome training camp was leading up to, but my focus was definitely off, so I was pretty worried and stuff coming into it. But it's just surreal right now to be in the situation. Fighting a guy out of Tyron Woodley's gym, winning, training out of garage. It's just a lot right now. It's pretty overwhelming, so I'm just really excited. Third round stuff, I really thought I had the fight. First, second round, the only thing he did was, he's throwing elbows and everything. The only thing he did was just cut. I destroyed his body and stuff the whole entire time. I was pretty confident I had the first two rounds, but still at the third round, I still wanted to try to end it with things that I worked on in the training and stuff, and that's what I worked hard to do. He stepped in on my spinning back kick and stuff, and kind of foiled that and stuff too. I figured that would kind of landed, but there's a lot of different things I kind of worked on to try to finish it. Coming that third round, I knew I had the gas for it and stuff too. Just had to wade the storm, I guess. I expected, being from number one welterweight contenders gym, I expected a lot of excitement. I expected a lot more hands, a lot more Muay Thai and stuff from him and stuff too. I would say probably the first round, I would say I probably did enough damage to kind of take the life out of him, take his willpower out and stuff too. So I think that kind of set the tone and stuff with that first round. The third round, I know coming into it and stuff too, I knew I still want to do something exciting and stuff just for the crowd and stuff and get a KO. But I knew, if it opened up, but I knew just even from fighting food trail and stuff, don't try to take things in your own hands. Just let it play out how it's supposed to and see what opens up.
I was really surprised, like I told you before on that interview, that I thought my wrestling had improved the most, and which it has. But I think his wrestling has improved too. I was really surprised with how well he kept me on the ground. He slammed me in that first round, and my shoulder pops. And the way that I like to sweep usually is sweeping with my left hand, and I couldn't really get, I couldn't get a good sweep, so I was trying to get it back up to the feet. The second round, I finally got a reversal and stayed on top. I think I definitely lost the first round. I think I won the second round, and then coming out into the third round, my game plan was get in and out, stay away where he couldn't try to take me down. Then I got that finish. I think he was getting a little tired, from his wrestling. I just came underneath, I had him up against the cage and just caught him with a clean uppercut, I never like seeing anybody like that. I want to go out and win, but I'm not trying to hurt anybody. So soon as he was done, I prayed for him. So hope everything turns out good.